I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll try to see how to rearrange a linear equation and write it in the form of y equals to mx plus b. Now that is a very good form because from here you can straight away read the slope and y-intercept, and you can also sketch the graph very easily. So we have 4 equations to do. We'll do them one by one. You can also pause the video, answer, and then check your solution. 3y equals to 9x minus 12, we need y equals to what? So we'll just divide by 3. So we get y equals to 9 over 3x minus 12. And so we can write this as y equals to, 12 divided by 3. Both should be divided by 3, right? So 3x minus 4 is your solution. For the next one, we have x equals to 2y plus 4. We can write this as 2y equals to, we'll bring 4 on this side, so we get x minus 4, correct? Now we can divide by 2, so we get y equals to half of x minus 4 over 2. So which is y equals to half of x minus 2, correct? Now that is the equation in standard form. And now let us see how to rearrange this to write it in slope-intercept form. So let's bring these terms to the right side. So we get minus 2y equals to minus 6x minus 4. Let's divide by minus 2. So we get minus 6 over minus 2 of x minus of 4 divided by minus 2. So we get y equals to minus minus becomes plus. So you get 3x minus minus becomes plus. You get 2. So that is the slope-intercept form. Now for the last equation, let us take 2y on the other side. So we get 2y equals to 5x. And now we can divide by 2. So we get y equals to 5 over 2x. Do you get the idea? So that is how you can actually write equations in slope-intercept form. Now the whole idea of writing it in this form is to read from that form what is the slope and what is the y-intercept. So let's write down what is slope and y-intercept. So in this particular case we have slope of 3 and y-intercept of minus 4. Here we have slope of half and y-intercept b of minus 2. Here the slope is 3 and y-intercept is, the b value, y-intercept is 2. Here the slope is m equals to 5 over 2 and y-intercept is 0. So this line passes through origin, right? So all other lines, they do not pass through origin, right? So they kind of represent a partial variation, right? So one more term which you are familiar with, this represents direct variation, whereas all these three represents partial variation, right? So you can look into some videos where we are talking about partial and direct variation. Direct variation is when line passes through origin, okay? So that is how we can do it. Now you will see all these lines have positive slope, so they are all rising, correct? Now as an exercise, can you write down equation of a line whose slope m is 0 or whose slope let us say m is undefined? So let that be an exercise. Now to give you an example, here is my solution also. Since we are reviewing, slope is 0, that means a horizontal line. Equation will be y equals to some constant value. For example, y equals to 1. So that is going to be a horizontal line. Let me sketch here on the side. So a line which will be kind of y equals to 1 will be horizontal line like this with y-intercept at 1. On the other hand, if I have a line with undefined slope, so that line will be kind of, let me sketch here, okay, will be vertical line. So a vertical line like this will have undefined slope, and the equation of such line will be x equals to some value which is x-intercept, let us say 1, correct? So these are important things to understand. A line with negative slope will be falling, right? This, right? So if we have a line which is falling, that will have negative slope, right? That means m value is negative in that case. Anyway, that's a good review. You can look into similar videos and understand the concepts. Thank you and all the best.